Yeah, it's your boy Coach New. Welcome everybody to the very first episode of the Nusports cooking show. Today we are going to be making homemade General Tso's chicken and shrimp fried rice and just some vegetables. So obviously, first thing you want to do is wash your hands really well. I just did that. I've got a pot of boiling hot water that I'm going to start with my rice here. I like brown rice. One of the big things, just to let you guys know, I cook like an old black grandma. Been doing this for years, so I don't really measure a lot. It's either light, medium, or heavy. So when I first started, I got some chicken breast. I put about 1/3 of a cup, maybe a little bit less, of the soy sauce in there with the chicken. And then you just kind of toss it, swirl it around. If you spill a little, it's okay. If you want to toss it with like your hands or a spoon or fork, that way you don't spill like me, it's okay. Another thing you notice, clean kitchen. Alright, it's important to be clean before and clean after. So this has been in here for about 10 minutes or so right now. Just kind of marinating a little bit. I'm going to take the chicken out. And I like to do this so when I season it, I can season it evenly. Simple seasonings, don't have to go anything crazy. I like seasoning salt, but you can use regular salt. Boom, just sprinkle all the way through. Get a nice coating on everyone. Garlic powder, nice coating on everyone. Black pepper. Hope you guys are kind of able to see this a little bit. Boom. I'm gonna flip it because I want to make sure my chicken tastes good. And do the same thing on the other side. Nice little light sprinkles. Garlic powder again. Black pepper. Cool. I'm gonna let this go in the fridge for about 30 minutes or so. Bring your water to a boil, as you can see. Cool. Again, it's usually 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. But I've been doing this for years, so I kind of know what I need it to look like. Brown rice takes longer to cook than white rice, but it's also better for you. So you're going to need more water, more time. Once you get that going, you're simply going to cover it and turn it down to a little bit below medium is what I like. Next up, we've got get our veggies ready. I'm gonna put the shrimp back into the freezer just so it's not thawing for no reason. They're not gonna take long to cook. So I got my celery. I like to get fresh veggies usually when there's not the coronavirus. Usually like 3 of them will work. Don't need a whole lot of celery to overpower it. Another thing, when I get ready to cook, I usually like to make 2 or 3 meals at the same time, especially for you moms out there that are doing multiple tasks now. It would make sense to cook and store some of the food so that way your kids who are all over you now can just grab and go. So a little food for thought. There's my good knife at. Use this one. My knife game isn't the greatest, but you want to cut kind of like where it's white. You want to kind of cut it there. It's a little bit harder. And then these little crown head things, cut those off. Slice down the middle. Turn this down a little bit so you can kind of see. Just slicing down the middle here, making it a little bit thinner, and then I'm gonna put them together, right? And kind of just go across, small chops. All the way through. Alright, so we got all that. Bang! Kind of see what it's chopped up looking like. That's how you bite-sized pieces. Wash, wash, wash everything. So carrots, I like to buy the shredded ones. Less work, obviously. So boom, wash carrots, put all your veggies to the side. Now I've got 2 onions because I'm gonna need 1 for my fried rice, and I'm gonna need 1 for the General Tso's. All right. So I cut both ends of the onion off. Do a little split. Open it up. Try not to waste too much of the outside of the onion. Might kill an extra layer sometimes. I hate the way onions make my hands smell after I'm done, but I love the flavor that they bring to each dish. So it's worth the headache. So we're gonna cut them in half. And I usually do 2 slits. So like kind of split into thirds, and then rough chop again. Make them small, bite-sized pieces. Try and keep your fingers away from the knife. Again, same thing. Boom. bang. Try not to spill it on the floor like I just did. Woo! Got a little bit in my eye. Man, I look good. What y'all think? That's right. Got that George Jefferson hair going on, but it's alright. Throw away your product, your mess up. Alright, so I've got my rice cooking, got my veggies chopped, shrimp, that's going to be a simple process, and the chicken. So we're going to pretend like it's been 30 minutes, even though it hasn't been that long, I know. When I've been doing a lot of moving and touching, I just like to rinse my hands off again. Especially when you're handling and not handling chicken. Alright, so back. Cool. Take it. Just gonna slice them into thirds or fourths, it's up to you. Again, you want about, nice size cubes, because we're gonna have to bread these here, so you don't want to make them too small. So I'm actually putting these bite-sized pieces back into the bowl that I had the soy sauce in. I'll put that flavor. Sorry, I'm new to this. So boom, 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 boom. I'm just living life. Guess I should have some music or something playing. Next time I'll have a little background. So, boom. So this done. Good. Film it. Here. I know what you want. Here. Woman. Why? Why are you mad? I think she's angry. So boom. Finish these cuts. So boom, got all that chicken cut up, all right? Clean up after yourself. When you're making fried rice, you want to have a wok. How you want to get down. I think I'm going to use something different for this. You got to wash my pot. I need help with names for my cooking show. Let me know what y'all think. Boom. Got my oil. Pop it in there. Cool. Oil for my wok. Kind of pour it on the sides. Again, don't spill like me. Every time you touch the floor or wipe anything, wash, rinse your hands. So we're gonna get this hot. Turn on the high so it gets hot quick. The cornstarch you take and dump into a bowl. Depending on how much chicken you have, you're gonna wanna. I have no fingernails, don't do it like that. I have a good amount of cornstarch, so I got a lot of chicken. Probably need a little bit more oil, so I got a lot of chicken. I'm wondering, do I want to do it over here or do I want to do it over there? Thinking on the fly, guys. I think I'm going to save this for my fried rice and use this for my chicken. Okay, so I got clean hands. I got this chicken that we've already marinated. I've got my pot getting hot. I'm going to take some of this, put it in, toss it around, get it nice and coated, drop it in my little thing over here for the ones that are done. Kind of try and shake off the excess cornstarch. Need a whole bunch on there. Do some more chicken. Woo! Make sure you don't have water in your pot or it'll start popping. So you can take care of that. Just put a lid over it. So that way you don't have any of that oil splashing on you. Got a pretty big pot, so I should be able to do almost all the chicken at once. But if you have to do it in a couple of batches, that's fine too. There it goes in. Thing. Tossing the chicken in the cornstarch, getting nice and coated. As you can hear, the pot is ready. So I'm going to turn it down. I turned that a little to the side so it can expel some of that water and air and it doesn't pop as much. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and throw in the first batch of chicken. I think I need a little bit more oil. So pour it down the sides. That'll work. So we got that cooking now. Gonna get them nice and crispy. And then I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna repeat the same process with the next batch of chicken. A little bit more cornstarch. So I got way more chicken than I thought. So I'm gonna let all this stuff cook, and then I will show you the finished product here shortly. Now for the second pot that we have here, the wok, as you guys can see that. We're going to turn this on. This is like a mirepoix. It is your basic mix of seasonings, or excuse me, of veggies that you use, which is carrots, celery, and the onion. And let all that do its thing. A little salt, garlic, a little black pepper. Mix it up. I'm going to cook this relatively high. Nice. It's coming together nicely. It's nice and crispy. I'm gonna start doing the next batch of chicken to get it right. The shrimp is gonna go into this little concoction here shortly, and then I will show you the finished product. All right.